So today, the thought journal is on the shelf. The video today is called A Day in the Life of a Cardiff University Student. Now to give you a little bit of context, so when you watch the video you're not really that confused. Number one, today is April 11th. Number two, I am a student at Cardiff University in Wales in the UK. Number three, I study media and communications in the School of Journalism in Cardiff University, also known as JOMA. Basically, the year is almost about to end, and after all this time I finally figured out a nice balance to my university life, and I was, thinking to share it with you guys. Some of you are just really curious about what happens in a university student's life, and let me tell you, it's different for everyone. But today I'm going to show you a little bit of my day, and I hope it helps you guys, and I hope you kind of give yourself a chance for when you do embark on this journey. So without further ado, this is my day in university. My day starts at 7 a.m. in the morning. Just to let you all know, to many people that is way too early, but I think I like being up early. I like the sun being out. I like to start the day with a positive thought, so I do have a hopeful calendar, as they call it. Shout out to Neda for giving that to me a couple of years back. So I start out, I do my morning routine until 7:30, where I get ready for the gym, go have a workout, half an hour workout, come back and have breakfast. And now let me tell you, a lot of people don't have breakfast because they'd rather sleep in, but to me, breakfast is like the most important meal of the day. It just gives me energy for the whole day. It's just amazing. I kind of have the longest day today in my week, so I have from 10:30 to 2 today, so hopefully it'll be a good day. Hopefully my lectures aren't boring. My seminars are pretty fun because we get to discuss stuff. But I'll talk to you guys more about that. I've just come back from the gym. I got dressed, cleaned myself up. I'm very energized, and usually I have breakfast now, but right before breakfast I always like to pack my stuff then, because I just like to have everything ready. So when I have breakfast, then immediately I can just rest for a couple of minutes, then just go down and get to class. A little note, I basically walk to class every single day. I live in a private accommodation which is pretty close to the journalism building. For those who are applying to Cardiff University, you might have heard that there is a new building for journalism that isn't near the main campus. So the university residences like Talibot South and Talibot North, they're pretty far. They're like a 40-minute walk, so a lot of students take a bus. But for me, I live in a private accommodation that's just a 7-minute walk away, so I make sure as well not to pack too heavy. This is basically what I pack in my bag. So this is the bag that I use to pack my stuff. The things that go inside the bag are my pencil case, notebook for my seminars, my laptop charger, water bottle, iPhone charger, my coat, and my keys I basically just hold with me all the time. That's really about it. So I'm basically ready to go. I'm gonna have some breakfast and then I'm gonna head out to my lectures. So for breakfast today, I think I'm gonna have an egg, bacon, spinach sandwich. So I'm just gonna make that real quick. So this is my breakfast. It smells delicious. So I'm gonna dive in and head to lectures. Currently, we are heading to our lectures and seminars. I think it's like almost like 15 minutes past 10 and our lecture is at 10:30. So we'll meet the people that go with us and we'll just walk there, which doesn't take too long. Hello!
Hello!
So basically, it's just us today.
Yeah.
Going to the lectures and seminars. So basically, we go through this arcade every single day. It's so nice. There's a bunch of cafes across here, shops across here, and you have sounds like this. Welcome to the city. I mean, for you guys that are applying to do media and communications or anything of that sort, I'm just gonna give you someone else's perspective. So I have one of my friends here, Naevis.
We have a lot of free time. they expect me to do a lot of independent study and a lot of reading. But yeah, besides that, I think it's just like a regular media course. I really do like the option that we have, that we choose almost all of our modules, so you can tailor the degree to your liking. So I really like that.
The only thing that I'm gonna like put out there for people that are doing media communications is that with something I didn't know is that the course is quite theoretical at the beginning, but if you like how the media works, then I suggest be patient. You know, good things will come. It's always nice to have a good mindset. Have a good mindset in the morning. You know, go with a smile. Today's a sunny day as well, as you can see, which is pretty nice. Very, very rare at this time, but you know, it's sunny. It's nice. Going to lectures now. So this right here is our building. It's pretty nice, pretty modern. Not the same as the usual Cardiff University. It's brand new indeed. But yeah, I don't know if I can show you the lecture theatre, but I will try as hard as I can. This is basically the lecture theatre. So we're about to start the Introduction to Media Audiences lecture. It's a fun module, but it's also very theoretical. You know, we have varying opinions here, you know, so, but yeah, I like it. I think it's something new. But yeah, so we're about to start it. You know, the turn up is not really that good. There's probably like 20, 30 people here. Yeah. We got let out about an hour early, which is really nice. Now we're in Tesco trying to find some food. This is where we live, in the reduced section, but there really isn't much to get here. That's really depressing. Unfortunately.
I just finished my seminar and my lecture, and I'm finally back home. I am starving, so I'm gonna eat some food that I made yesterday. So typically when I get back, I usually eat first. I don't really have dinner. Like, I might have a snack if I'm quite hungry after lunch, but other than that, I don't. From now on until like 10, practically free. If I have things to do, like work and that sort of thing, or I have some reading to do for my lectures and that sort of thing, basically I do it right after I eat. And then anything for fun I do really after that. So for example, yesterday we had this really awesome Cluedo game night, which was really fun. Today I actually have a ticket to one of my favorite classical pieces ever, Rachmaninoff's Piano Concerto No. 2. And also there was an Easter egg hunt because of Easter. Easter's pretty close. In my accommodation we had this Easter egg hunt. And basically if you found like golden eggs, you'd get these, the big ones. And if you found like yellow or green ones, you can get the smaller eggs. So my flatmate and I, Jazz, which you've seen, the one with the curly hair, we went around, and also Kieran came along as well to help, and we went to kind of just find the eggs, and we basically won these. And there's still 3 more of these to be won, so I think I'm gonna probably go to my room, make sure I put everything back to where it was, and then continue looking for the 3 other eggs. Best feeling is when you just come back and you feel like you can relax. It is the best feeling ever. Now, a lot of people don't like to kind of spend time and money on their rooms to make sure that they feel like, you know, they look nice or they're comfortable, that sort of thing. But let me tell you, you spend the most time in your room. So I think you have to do as much as you can to make sure it's such a nice and comfortable space for you. And I think that for me, like, I think I've done that. I have all my favorite things all around the room, so I'll give you a little tour. So this is the first part of my room, and basically this is where I sometimes work. This is where when I come back from like university, I like to sometimes write in my 5-year journal, which is something I recommend people do, and something that I recommend people practice is just to, you know, write something every single day so you can look back. Okay, so this area of my room is one of my favorites ever because it does have a lot of things that I truly adore and truly make up a lot of who I am. Over here, which I've shown you in the morning already, this is my hope calendar. I like to start the day with a positive thought. These are all the types of journals that I have. I do love music as well. And up here I have a guitarlele. I am originally Palestinian. I'm an Arab, so I like to kind of have bits of my culture in my room as well. So this is a really old map of Palestine. So down here I have my storage space. You know, here I have bags and hats, electronics, handy items that I can pull out when I need them while I'm working, watches and stuff like that, extra wallets and that sort of thing. These are all from my sister. I really love looking at them. It makes me feel really warm in here. You do get homesick sometimes, so it's nice to have reminders of home. This picture wall is one of my favorite things in the room. At the top I have my family, in the middle I have family and friends, and in the bottom I have friends, and it's really nice to look at this and feel like I have people in my life that I truly appreciate and love, and they love and appreciate me as well. When you're homesick, it feels really lovely to just look at them and kind of be reminded that you still want to, like, you know, reach out, make sure everyone's okay and that sort of thing. And up there, as you can see, I have a little basketball hoop. I do get bored here sometimes. That's really it for my room. It's very simple, but it's also very cozy. I'll probably show you guys the main space as well, just so you get an idea. But that we worked on together as a flat. So now I'm going to do the Easter egg hunt, and I will see you there. So basically this is our main space. There's poetry, we call this the poetry fridge, so we put some poems there with random words that we have. Also, if we have any magnets of places we've been. Then we have, you know, the kitchen area. We got a little table with our little Easter eggs that we found. Yes! Exciting. We got this robot poster, a nice couch there. Some nice designs. Also these really vintage looking. They were supposed to be placemats, but they didn't come through well from Amazon. And we got a calendar. We scratched this out all together. So as you can see, we've made it very homey. Hello! Life of a psychology student. Basically, guys, this is my flatmate. This is one of the best people on the planet. Always love your flatmates, because honestly, if you don't get along with them, you're gonna have a tough time in the first year. And thankfully, I was blessed with really nice ones and really good ones, and ones that I do Easter egg hunts with. Feeling one was underneath the bench. I mean, one more left.
Yeah.
And we found one. Yes. Yes. Here we've received the cream eggs. Now we're gonna check the bike storage. Basically, look at that. It's nice because where we live is really big, and there's a lot of people that live here, so there's many different people from different places. So as you saw, there's some people, I think they're celebrating like the spring festival, which is pretty cool. And usually they have events to commemorate that, so I think that's pretty interesting. So find yourself a place where you can meet many different people. We still haven't found the last egg, but then this is a lovely view though. Look at Cardiff. Look how beautiful it is. You guys should come here, study here. It's good. It's really good. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
On the hunt for eggs. Jazz is back from her meeting with our lecturer, and since we haven't found that last golden egg, we thought that 3 heads would work better than 2, so we are going to go back out there to look for eggs. Should I plan my essay? Yes, I should. Will I have time? Hopefully I will.
Should I be doing my wiki that's due tomorrow and I have 1,500 words left? I really should.
So, moral of the story, you will procrastinate more than you did in school because you have so much free time on your hands, especially if you're doing media and communications. A lot of people joke around about our degree because we don't have a lot of like actual like study time, but you know, we do have a lot of essays to write and we do have a lot of reading to do. So they took the stairs, but it's right there. Yes,
We were
boys!
here.
Yes. How are we gonna reach that?
Yes, we got it.
We found it! Yay!
Jasmine ran up the stairs.
We've just finished the Easter egg hunt and we were able to get 3 golden eggs and 4 colorful ones. So we got 3 big eggs and a couple of small ones. And now I have about like, I want to say like a solid hour and a half until my concert. So I think I'm going to plan out some of my essay. My go-to app is OneNote. I think it's really handy because you can draw stuff, you can type stuff, all that good stuff, you can record. So I think it's a really good tool. I'm gonna get to work. My day is technically almost done. It's been pretty eventful. I had my lecture and my seminar, the Easter egg hunt. I watched an episode of This Is Us and not Riverdale because it didn't come out this week. I'm gonna hopefully go to the classical concert soon. Yeah, so there's a few things that I didn't talk to you guys about, and I thought maybe I could sit down and tell you a little bit about them. And that's basically adjusting to being in a new place. Now, some of you might not be living in accommodations because, your university is pretty close to where you live, or you might not be going abroad, but my experience is an international student's experience. So there's a few things that I do want to put out there. So number one is homesickness is a thing. Especially at the beginning. Like, it's a bittersweet feeling, it's nice that everyone's okay, and it's nice that everyone that you love is having fun, but at the same time it's kind of like, oh, I wish I was there. The second thing is that you're gonna find yourself kind of lost in your own thoughts, because although you can go out as much as you like, or you can have fun as much as you like, the thing is that you will spend a lot of time sitting in your room and either like working on something or taking a break from work, or if you like playing music like I do, you do spend a lot of time thinking about things and thinking about what you want to be and how to achieve that. And you always have to know that you have to kind of stay positive and make sure you believe that you can reach a point where you are satisfied. It takes time, it really does take time, and you kind of have to give yourself a chance. Don't be too negative, and I know it sounds very cliche, but it is a very helpful piece of advice. The final thing is that getting adjusted to the culture in a foreign country is very difficult. So for example, I come from the Middle East. I don't like partying that much, so I don't go out and I don't drink and I don't do all these things. And for example, in the UK, that's a really big thing. The nightlife is a really big thing. So freshers events are quite difficult to go to for me because I just don't like those places. So it didn't feel like I was making friends as fast as people that did do those things. And I say stay true to yourself, and you will find people that will overlook that, and you will make really good friends there. So yeah, adjusting to that is pretty difficult. Check out the societies. Like, for example, I've joined a English literature society that I go to every month. It's like an open mic night for like poetry or like a spoken word and that sort of thing. So it's really, really, really fun. So join, societies, be part of a community, whether that's a community in your accommodation, whether that's a society, whether that's people in your course. Like, make an effort. A lot of people have this, like, it's not a misconception, but it's like people think that university is going to be much easier than school, and I'm not saying it's going to be easier or more difficult. It just depends on you. But at the same time, always keep an open mind, so walk into it putting the same effort you would in a difficult place. Socializing is not that easy in university, but it's not difficult either. Like, it just depends on the person that you are, but it is so much fun. You kind of really test the waters. You will learn so much about yourself. Currently, I chose my modules for next year, so I'm super, 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 super stoked about that. Maybe, if you guys like this, I'll give you a little update of how things go next year with the modules. But yeah, if anyone has any questions about, any questions regarding like Cardiff University or places to live in Cardiff or to go to in Cardiff, you can let me know in the comments. Or if you have any questions relating to universities and applying and that sort of thing, you can also drop them there. I will try my hardest to answer them. Yeah, that's really about it for my day. Today has been an eventful yet very calming day. I've reached a good point in Cardiff where I can confidently say that I'm happy, that I've gotten along with the people around me. I'm living in a really nice place that's quite close to where I go every single day, so that is a perk. Make sure you do that. But yeah, so that is another thought explored for today, more so another day explored. Sorry for taking so long to post something, but I've finally gotten around to it. Hopefully I will be posting more often. Not sure if it's weekly yet, but more often is definitely for sure. So I'll see you guys.